Okay, so I restarted the computer and hopefully it doesn't crash again. Sorry about that if you were on the previous stream. If not, feel free to go back and watch it or listen to it. I am doing the secondary quests for the companions. There are 3 for each of them. I did Bastion's just a little bit ago, and then I started to do Miri's on the same stream, and the computer crashed. So Miri now gets her own stream for this. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. If you did previously, or if you are now, or if you're watching on replay, I appreciate all of you. I also got some great encouragements from my husband, Dang It Mike, and our friend Nero, and somebody new that was on the stream, and our friend Yoma. I was honestly really self-conscious about how much I've been talking. I'm a talker. Family trait, as you'll find out on Tuesday nights if you tune into our Kennedy Clan Family Gaming. We stream on Twitch and YouTube on Tuesday nights as a family. We like to talk, and I like to talk about the characters and what they're doing and what's going on and my thoughts on things. So if you like that, that's great. I just got encouragement from our friends that they loved that I was doing that, and which is I'm very thankful for, because I was getting extremely self-conscious. My anxiety today is packing a wall up here. It's and so I was getting very nervous and very self-conscious about the way I'm talking and how much I'm talking. So thank you for the encouragement, guys. And yeah, and I was getting self-conscious, and I always have, and I'm working through it, about switching back and forth between just talking and then going into character mode and just talking, basically interacting with the character on screen. I'm reading my lines that my character would be saying to the companions, so that if anyone is just listening, they don't have to look at the screen and read what my character would be saying. And when I do that, I go into character mode like I might if I were in a play or a musical or something, and I talk to the character basically. And I get very self-conscious about that, because I'll start to do it and then I'm like, oh, now I feel weird. And then it comes out funny. So I'm working on that. All that to say, working on those things. Me clarifying them ahead of time, for whatever reason, makes me feel completely okay with doing it normally. So that's me doing this right now. I hope you're having a good day. It is now almost noon where we are, almost lunchtime. Yeah, let me know if it's lunchtime where you are or not. You know, maybe it's 2 a.m. Who knows? I was on TikTok the other day, and there's some creators I really love on there. And the one creator that I follow, Dark Corruption is his name, he made a video that said, "Get off TikTok and go to bed." And he's like whacking the camera with a little toy, well, it's supposed to be Stormbreaker from Thor. Get off TikTok and go to bed. And I'm like, okay, honey, Dark Corruption says time for bed. Goodbye. And it was like noon. So thought that was hilarious. But you never know what time it is where people are compared to where you are. So, okay, we are heading back into Shadowfen. Also, you know, I'm going to turn up the microphone. Please let me know if this is too loud, but I tend to talk quieter when I'm explaining something or if I'm by myself. Now, when our family gets on, we're all super loud, but, and my sister let me know I was a little bit quiet on the stream, so I just turned up the microphone. If I am still not loud enough, please let me know so we can adjust things. I'm going to try to think about talking louder. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so we are attempting to log back into Shadowfen. Yay! We made it in. Woohoo! And all these arrows.
I saw strange lights coming from Tenmar Walk. I thought it was deserted.
Oh my gosh.
Daedric ruins are never deserted.
Yes.
Stay away if you know what's good for you.
Yeah. I love hearing the NPCs talk in the background. Okay, sorry, my aunt texted me back about something, and I'm texting back. Okay, sorry. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. All right. My aunt got the drawings my little ones mailed her, and she's very happy. So, anyways. Alrighty, so okay, the game is louder in my ear. Can someone let me know if anyone is on if I am louder on the stream or not?
If there's hope for my ma, there's hope for you. Keep it up.
Okay. Alrighty. So, okay, so to re-explain for this stream, just because I got caught off on the last one, this is me, my character right here. My name is Estrid, and this is my amazing, beautiful wood elf main character. I love her. Her name is Estrid. And, well, at least that's my screen name, I guess. Her name is Deirdre. But, this is Mary behind me. She is one of the 2 companions currently available on Elder Scrolls Online through the Blackwood DLC. And it's really awesome, honestly, having companions. Thank you to the creators for adding them in. They help you fight, they can heal you, they can be a tank for you or a DPS. It's really nice. It's pretty awesome. And they can go with you everywhere. It's amazing. I know I've seen things where people have said they can't do solo things with you, but so far, I've been able to take them even on solo things. I don't know, maybe if that's specific quests that they can't go on. Probably. But they're really handy, and I love them. And if you like dialogue, they talk to you more as you go do things. The more rapport you build with them, and so I think it's super fun. So basically, with the companions, you build rapport with them in different manners. You can grind that all out, just like you might for anything else building up.
Hope we find something interesting today.
Okay, I'm gonna go in here and companion menu. So this is the rapport status right here. And when you start out, it's about right here in the middle. Right now she respects me as an ally, which, yay. And your rapport with them can go up or down, depending on what you do. Just like real friends in real life or acquaintances. But to unlock the 2nd and 3rd quest line with each of your companions, you need to get your rapport with them up. There are different ways to do that. Both of them, if you read a book off a shelf, doesn't matter if you've read it before or not. Just walk up to a bookshelf, read a book. You can like click into it and click right back out, and it gives you 1 point of rapport with either of them if you have them out walking around with you. And then there are other things you can do that are varying amounts of points with rapport. The book is just 1, but hey, they build up. If you craft an alcoholic beverage, at the cooking fire, when Miri is with you, it gives you a rapport increase. If you kill snakes, the lamias, however you say them, the snake women do not count. If you kill just a snake, a small snake or a giant snake, gives you a rapport increase with Miri. Finishing an antiquities quest, same thing, gives you a rapport increase with her. Visiting a Daedric dungeon or delve normally gives you a rapport increase with her as well. Her mother is an antiquities person, so antiquiter, that's what I was going to say, and I'm going, I don't know if that's the right word. But you can do those things with her. Completing daily quests with the Fighters Guild will give you rapport increases with Miri, and daily quests for the Mages Guild gives you rapport increases with Bastion. And that's actually how I ground out most of my rapport with Bastion, was just I kept doing Mages Guild dailies, and then I took him on the Mages Guild main quest, and you get 10 extra points if he gets to see Ivea at the end of that. or if you can go to Artaeum, you get an extra 10 points with him. And again, they have to be with you for all these things. And then Miri, if you complete the map of the library map, oh, I'm forgetting the name of it. Someone help. In Vivec City and Lord Vivec's library, there's a map that you keep bringing things to the librarian Rubbings of the temples, and he'll create a giant map. Once that is complete, go in there once a day with Miri, and it's 5 or 10 points of rapport when she sees that completed. It only works once a day, I think. I think it's every 20 hours, but that helps too. So just some ideas for you if you need them. There are many other ones for Bastion as well. I'm just now in Miri mode because I'm with her at the moment. So just completed that one with the second quest with Bastion. Go watch our previous stream if you want to see that. There were a little bit of technical difficulty figurings out, but we got through it, and I'm excited. I want to go finish the quest, but I know that I'm going to have to do more rapport building to do the final leg of the quest. That is something they do with this. So I'm going to have to do that later on today. So here's where we are with Miri right now, and I'm guessing that once we complete this quest, it'll go up a little bit. Completing the companion quest is supposed to give you a one-time 500 points of rapport to help boost it. So, here we go. Now, Miri, the quest that I activated with her, it is called A Mother's Obsession. Miri has something of a family issue. Her mother, a collector of antiquities, has gone missing. Miri requested my assistance in finding her. Miri's mother was due to meet with someone at the Mages Guild in Stormhold, which can be found in Shadowfen. We should start there. And then I'm going to click in and do the dialogue with her real quick in case anybody needs a refresher or just wants to hear it. And then we're going to go find the Mages Guild.
Change of plans?
So, she's talking about her mother. This will circle back around, but I want to make sure you guys can hear the whole dialogue. So, speaking about her mother, I take it this isn't the first time you've had to go chasing after her.
It's that obvious, eh? When Mum's in one of her flighty moods, it usually sorts itself out, but sometimes she gets so wrapped up in something it becomes an obsession. Someone has to talk some sense into her, and that someone is usually me.
Why does it always fall on you?
I got my mom's knack for adventure and my dad's level-headedness, so I'm the only one who's both crazy enough to go after her and sane enough to talk some sense into her. I also happen to be their eldest child, so it's my filial duty to the house.
Yep, I get that IRL. It's a real thing. Not a bad thing, just a real thing. Alright, do you have a lot of family obligations?
Not so much. Our family is of little consequence, so we're free to be a bunch of impetuous miscreants chasing our own whims. If I'd been born to one of the great houses, I'd either be a pawn in their schemes or a disappointment, like father.
Your father's a disappointment?
He's a seventh son of a seventh son in House Halalu, so he wasn't going to amount to anything without climbing over his siblings. Dad's too sweet for that, so we wound up marrying into our little house for something as unprofitable as love.
Aw. Have you ever been to Stormhold?
We lived there for a good few years when I was young. It was awkward at times. Argonians don't trust Dark Elves, for good reason. I like to think my parents showed them different, but not everyone warmed up to us.
Hardly surprising that the Argonians are wary of Dark Elves.
I know. It just ashes my hide that a few rotten fetchers ruined it for the rest of us. That's not quite the truth. It's easy to blame it all on House Drez and the Telvanni, but they weren't the only ones keeping slaves before the Pact.
Did your family keep slaves?
No, my mom and dad never approved of it. I even had a cousin who was forced into servitude, and they helped my uncle free him at great risk to themselves. But our ancestors, that... I don't know.
That would be a good place to start rebuilding trust.
I really should. I've spent my life digging through all sorts of obscure history, and I've never really thought to look into my own. Embarrassing, really. Well, that'll have to wait until after we've tracked down my mother, though.
I take it this isn't the first time you've had to go chasing after your mother.
It's that obvious, eh? When Mum's in one of her flighty moods, it usually sorts itself out, but sometimes she gets so wrapped up in something it becomes an obsession. Someone has to talk some sense into her, and that someone is usually me.
Okay, so let's see. We should be nearby right here. Alright. Mage's Guild is right over there. Yeah. Or no, that's in Vegas. We are right outside of the Mage's Guild. Fancy that. I was heading here. Okay, so Fighters Guild is right here. Can I go in this one? Looks like they may be in the same building. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so for anybody that may be new or maybe just watching for fun, in a lot of buildings I've noticed there are combinations of the Mages Guild and Fighters Guild, or not combinations, but they're in the same building.
Ask him if he's seen Rennie Alendis. I should probably hang back.
Why are there two of her? Okay, let's see. See if I can show you guys the rapport thing. Although I already read a book earlier, so I don't know if it'll. Oh, see that down the lower corner? Rapport increase, Mary.
I didn't know you were interested in that genre. I'll have to remember that.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you noticed. Alright, I'm not really sure why there are two of this person. Okay. Game glitch?
Do I know you? I don't believe I do.
Did you meet with Irene Alandis recently?
I don't see how that's any of your affair. But if you must know, I did cross paths with that unscrupulous dark elf, and I'm worse for it. What's your interest in Irene? I suppose she cheated you as well.
She cheated you?
She came to me seeking information, and given our long-standing association, I entrusted her with it on the assurance that she would do me a simple favor in return. Instead, she ran off and played me for a fool. No one makes a fool of me.
I really need to find Irene.
And I really need the antique inkpot she promised to procure. I'll tell you what I told Irene, but only after my inkpot is returned to me and not a moment sooner. I'll not have my good faith taken advantage of again.
Alright, you have a deal.
My inkwell is currently in the possession of a banker here, the result of an ill-advised card game. They seem to enjoy lording their victory over me, so they refuse to part with it at any price. I want it returned. I don't care how.
Why is this inkwell worth so much trouble to you?
It's one of a kind. The first work of the current Sapiarch of Shape and Form when they were still a student. Irreplaceable. I never thought an Argonian would beat me at the cards, but the banker has more of a head for numbers than I expected.
If it was so important to you, why did you wager it?
I didn't. I just got so thoroughly thrashed at the table that I needed to offer collateral. Underroot must have known what a singular treasure it is. Now that she has it in her greedy claws, she'll never let it go. Willingly, anyway.
Okay, goodbye.
I caught the gist of that. That Sweat actually wanted my mom to rob a bank. I'm glad she had enough sense not to go through with it. Unless the reason we haven't heard from her is because she's in jail. No, she wouldn't.
You don't sound so sure.
I mean, adventuring can be dirty business. My family is nothing but a bunch of no-good tomb robbers, depending on who you ask. But there's a big difference between digging through old ruins for treasure and outright stealing.
Do you really think she might be in jail?
No. If that were the case, she'd have written my father to pay her bounty. And while he should let her sit and learn her lesson, He's too much of a softie. She probably ran off like Mert said. So now it's us who have to get our hands dirty.
Maybe not. We'll figure something out.
Let's hope so. But if we do wind up breaking the law, I could have a worse partner in crime. You're a good friend.
Let's pay a visit to the bank.
I can't believe I have to steal from a bank for my own fetching mother. This is why no one takes our house seriously.
And is this the one? Yep, for the
I
quest.
can't believe I have to steal from a bank for my own fetching mother. This is why no one takes our house seriously.
This is really
What would you like to talk about?
interesting. That I keep getting like a quest version of her because this is the original outfit she wore, and like this happened with Bastion. And then there's my Miri that I have out, and I can talk to either of them. That's interesting. Let's see.
We've already been through more together than most people I've known. Feels like I've known you forever. Not tired of you yet, though.
Okay. So I really like her as a friend on this game. Alrighty. Where do we need to go? Oh, to the bank. Of course, because that's what we said. Let's go to the bank. Hi, Mike. Hi. Hi, new friend. Oh, I think I've seen you on before. Hi. Or no, I know who that is. Hi, anyway. It's Crown. I thought that was someone new, and I'm like, wait, I recognize that name. Hi, Crown. I'm sorry that, you know, I jokingly insulted you, and then it kicked me off, so
I
I'm
saw
paying for my
strange
crimes.
lights coming from Tenmar Walk.
I was
I
lost
thought it was
earlier, and I
deserted.
made a comment that I've turned into Crown, and then it froze and kicked me off. Alright, so we're going into the Underroot Bank. Okay, ooh, I see 2 quest markers up there. Whoops. Alright.
Act casual, just 2 people admiring the decorations.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Oh, this is such a nice bank, isn't it? Oh, such refined taste.
You're so inconspicuous, Miri. I love you.
I can't believe I have to steal from a bank for my own...
That was pretty funny.
Barge in, why don't you? It's not like I'm trying to work.
Okay. We'll barge in. How about that? Let's talk to him first.
This is a private office. Well, as private as an office could be that has no door or walls and barely fits a desk. I used to work in a much larger bank.
I'm just admiring the decor.
Of course you are. Let me guess. Mir Tulavon's still trying to get his antique inkwell back. I swear, ever since Underroot won that cursed thing, it's been one bother after another. I suppose it makes a nice distraction from the tedium.
I hear gold makes a pleasant distraction. Maybe you could count yours somewhere else?
Not much of a windfall, but I suppose it'll take me a moment or 2 to update my ledger. I'm sure you can see yourself out.
We won't keep you.
I'll just be over here counting my gold.
Good. Just in case. This porcelain inkwell bears markings from the College of Sapiarchs, but its make is oddly amateurish for high elven crafts. Oh, that's another player. Okay. Alright. Let's go, Miri.
Got it? Let's not overstay our welcome.
Yes, let's be inconspicuous some more. You got any more comments about how pretty the room is? Yes, ESO totally called Vengeance Crown. Yes.
Let's ride!
I wasn't sure if you were on earlier when that happened, but I'm like, oh no, I got in trouble for insulting Crow. Oh, is that a sky shard? Okay. Now, is she back there again? No.
Dare I ask, is the deed done? Is my little treasure to be returned to me at last?
Here's your inkwell. Is it really that valuable?
Do you have any idea how rare it is for a creation this ugly to survive on Somerset? Let alone one made by the premier authority on sculpture? I even had the original assignment's written grade. Barely satisfactory. It's priceless.
Oh my gosh. Right. So tell me about your meeting with Irene Elendis.
At least Irene had an appreciation for rarities. I sent her to meet another antiquity hunter I deal with who made a discovery in Stone Falls that Irene would be interested in. Too interested.
Who did you send her to meet?
Edvilda Stonestalker. She was probing my interest in Dwemer relics. I've no interest in it, but I knew Irene has an unhealthy interest in them. She was camped near Steamfont, last I heard. That's all I can tell you, so our business is concluded.
Alright, goodbye.
Steamfond. I know of it. Dwemer ruins repurposed by some resourceful types for perfecting certain kinds of crafts. Never had reason to go there myself. It shouldn't be too hard to find, though. Let's head to Stonefalls before Edvilda moves on.
Okay. Stone Falls. Okay. And where is that?
Magistrix Vox was finally defeated. What a shame. I heard she used to be one of Almalexia's handmaidens.
I think it's a shame that well, in the words of Crown, Almalexia is not our favorite person. Let's put it this. Okay, it looks like that Sky Shard is on top of the Mage's Guild. I'd like to go get it, but I'm not gonna. I don't think I have the time to sit and figure out how to get up there right now. Well, or I just don't really want to. I'd rather stay focused on the quest. So, let's see. Have I mentioned on this particular stream how much I love Shadowfen and Grotwood? I think they're beautiful. I'd love to visit here right at this time of day. Alright, she said Stone Falls, right? Not sure why it takes me forever to find the quest thing sometimes. Okay. Vilda's Camp. Need to go to Damon's Watch. Okay. Couch, couch, couch. Yes, down with her. The logo needs to be moved for when I stream? Why? I mean, it's down in the other corner. It's okay. I'm looking on my phone. I did not realize I may be out of the camera. A little. Sorry. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, somebody has a Nixid. Something just went, ah! Alright, so where are we at? We are here. Oh man, look at them, all them lore books. See, I like to go discover them, but then my husband gets these nice add-ons with maps, and I might go use it. Alright, so we need to head south. Oh, right, I forgot there's an area right here.
Where in oblivion did these things come from?
Can't necessarily run right through everything. We can try. Is there a lore book over here? Oh, Spectral Assassin right there. Oh, nice. Looks like it's supposed to be right here. Okay, so I'll beat you up. How about that? Get back over here. I love that move. And Mary scared them with her scary thing. I forget what it's called. Okay, now this says there should be a lore book right around here. Eyes. Oh, never mind. Sorry, ESO. Daedra and Daedra. Woohoo! Alright. Turn back out here. Oh yes, I love beautiful noises from the goblins over there. Alright. Oops. Oh. New stuff in the crown store, I didn't even notice. Alrighty, so we are heading for the camp over here. Yep. Is there a way shrine up here? Looks like there is on my mini-map. Or is this one of them ones that there's a way shrine inside something and I'm not going to be able to get to it? Always getting the way shrines when I can, because it's super handy when you travel. Yep, looks like it's inside this mountain or whatever. Hi, Netches. Yep, not gonna be able to get to that right now. Look at all the pretty lava. And the nice, peaceful Netches that my husband, the second he got on Elder Scrolls Online, decided to attack. And, you know, they almost beat him up, so it was okay. But he got what he had coming to him. Alrighty. It's saying that it should be right around here that I'm going to. No. Fieldus Camp. Steam Font Cavern. Here we go. Can you guys still see me, or is it getting dark on the video? Scary thing, I am unstoppable. Ooh, I like this. This is neat looking. Ooh. Oh my days, man. Okay. I know it's little. Oh, what are they called? I forget what these places are called. I thought I was supposed to come in here. Looked like it. Let's see. Maybe I was not supposed to come in here. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. If I come out this way. Above. Oh. Okay. That's why. Sometimes it's hard to read them markers and follow them correctly. Alright.
Is this Vilda? Someone killed her.
Oh no.
Let's search the camp.
Oh, pretty elf is dead. Or I think she's an elf. It would be a Nord. She's blonde. Okay, let's see. She got the pointy ears. Nope, she's a human. Oh, and that doesn't look good. Yep, nope. Okay, homemade scarf. Colorful yarn scarf, several knitting errors that add a certain charm to its construction. Aw.
Mom's scarf. Liam gave that to her last new life when she was headed to Skyrim for the Snow Bear plunge. She wouldn't have left it.
Aw. Avilda's logbook. Alright. Better stay out of Rifthold for a bit, or out of the Rift for a bit. Not that I did anything wrong, but some Nords are so touchy about old shrines and barrows. Still, the small figural pieces I managed to scavenge will fetch a pretty price from the right collectors. One tiny mammoth figure, ivory, carved. Two tinier mammoth figures, also carved ivory, a bit ironic when I think about it. One small bear figure. Could be a skeever for all I know. The wood's been gnawed badly. Do drawer teeth? I don't want to stay in Stonefalls too long.
All right, but don't cry. Did Edvilda write down anything
And we're
important?
being attacked. Crap. Sorry, guys. That's annoying. Alright, let me finish reading. We got attacked. I don't want to stay in Stonefalls too long. Smells like the armpit of Mehrunes Dagon. Or at least how I'd imagine Dagon's armpit would smell. But this steam-font place seems safe enough for camp as far as dwarven ruins go. I wanted to try my luck scavenging at the Inner Sea Armature, but I heard there are bandits hiding there now. I should be far enough away that they won't bother me, but damn if that isn't my luck. That map I bought from Mert is already paying off. No big scores yet, but I found some old pottery I can sell to a historian. Small vase, unusual markings, 1E maybe? We'll need to research. Have a couple of buyers who like this sort of thing. Make up something if I have to. Changed my mind. This map hasn't led me to anything worth half of what I paid for it. I think I'm going to go do some snooping around the armature after all. Bandits won't miss any old dwarven junk. Damn it! There are a ton of bandits down in that sodding hole. Helped myself to some of their rations, but I couldn't risk poking around. Orky take you, Mert. If I hadn't spent my last gold on your map, I could catch a ferry somewhere out of this ash pit. Anywhere. Remembered Mert used to work with a dark elf who was keen on dwarven junk. Said she'd pay a small fortune for leads on a dwarven box puzzle. Or dwarf puzzle box. Going to get Mert to send her my way and put some gold in my pocket. If she happens to clear out those bandits, all the better for me.
Mom was definitely here. She had to have gone in a hurry if she left this scarf behind. Did Edvilda write down anything that would clue us in on where my mother's gone?
It looks like Edvilda was trying to sell your mother false information about a puzzle box.
Oh, not that fetching thing again? Mom, she's been chasing after my grandfather's Dwemer puzzle box for decades. Ever since the old Mer joined our ancestors at the tomb. It's her obsession. Don't tell me they got into a fight over it.
Edvilda planned to send Irene to the Inner Sea Armature, which is full of bandits.
Great, just great. So the shifty Nord met my mother out here and ran afoul of bandits?
Yep.
That explains what happened to Edvilda, but Mom's not here, thank feck. But if she'd escaped, we'd have heard from her, right? They must have taken her captive.
Then let's head to the Inner Sea Armature and look for her.
I've never been to the Inner Sea Armature. It must not be too far from Edvilda's camp. 3. I hope Mum's all right.
Okay, where is this at? It's so pretty. Man, I love looking at all the scenery around here on Mike's computer right now that I'm on because, wow, the graphics card is amazing for this. Beautiful, oh my goodness. They do an amazing job with this, with Elder Scrolls. Okay, no, sorry. Done being distracted. Oh yeah, I can tell this is, you know, Dark Elf territory. They're a little more immune to fire than me, my little wood elf butt. Alright, let's see.
Dwarven pipes. By that cave. This looks promising.
Modern scholars of Dwemer call this the Inner Sea Armature. Ooh, so pretty. I love all the clockwork stuff. Well, this isn't clockwork. I know, it's Dwemer, but, you know. Okay. Outlaw Archer. Do it for the XP! Urns. Pots. Buckets? Oh, working stairs work. Oh. Alrighty. Let's see what's down here. You did. You did. And you did. Woohoo! And we got gold. Yay. Sometimes I forget that I haven't switched out my weapon to my bow and I try to shoot them with my sword when I'm not even near them. Oh look, another player. Oh look, he's bringing the party, man. Okay. Yay, gold! Alrighty. Hello, sir. There's a little Nixon.
Miri? Miri, am I glad to see you, Scrib. Get me out of these shackles.
Mom, do you have any fetching idea how worried I... Wait, are you cooking?
Apparently.
Don't mind Miri. She takes too much after her father. I've been dying to finally meet the person my daughter's been adventuring with. Though I hadn't planned on being chained up like a common criminal upon our first meeting.
How did you wind up like this?
I was negotiating a lead from a contact I met out by Steamfont, and talks got a little heated. She was trying to take me for a ride, I could tell, and we must have caught the attention of these feckless swits. They tried to rob us.
Is that how Advilda died?
She tried to make a run for it, and they cut her down without a second thought. Figured I'd take my chances with another approach. Offered to be their cook if they spared my life. Fortunately, they aren't picky. I was beginning to run out of recipes.
We probably shouldn't linger here.
No, I suppose not. Won't be long before one of these fools gets bored or hungry and comes to swipe something from the pantry. You've done a fine job looking after Miri, so I'll follow your lead. But don't think we're done talking.
Let's go.
Can we please just get out of here now?
I'm always curious in places like this that, you know, will I be able to get back in here at any point? Or is this one of the, you know, quest things that you never see again? There is a sky shard back here, so, unless it yells at me, I'm gonna go for it. By the way, I have one piece, for the pet of this Dwarven Sentry. I so want one. But you have to build, I think it's 7 pieces. You have to put them together. I'm very excited about the fact that I at least have one. And I can't remember when or where I got it. Is Mom still with us? Okay. Yep. There you go. Just gonna go. Oh, they're gonna keep spawning? So, man, that was a lot. shoot. No, 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 no. What am I doing? Oh. Cool. I didn't even know what that was. Cool. Didn't know the pipes had stuff in them. Okay, it says the sky shot. After I killed it. Maybe. Oh, there's more. Of course there's more. Alright. May I now use the sky shard? Okay. And apparently I can get things out of this. So cool. Is this a boss room? Or something?
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
Yep, I'd like to think that too. Books that maybe I do not have. Apparently I do have that one. Okay. You always check the bookshelves just in case there's a book you don't have, and it can increase your stats for your weapons and class stuff. Oh. Okay. Jeez. Oh, that's her mom that's killing him. Alright.
Don't hover over me like a mother netch. I can keep up with you two youngings.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Where do we need to go? Oh, we're just gonna go outside, I think. Or am I reading that wrong? Nope, we're just going outside. Okay. Let's go across. Looks like there's a door over here.
I hope you're watching.
Love that move. Alrighty. Here we go. Back outside.
Nicely done. I can see why you like them, Miri.
Okay, going outside.
Don't think you're free and clear just because we escaped the bandits. What were you thinking?
Oh, come now, Miri. I've been doing this since before you were in diapers.
And you're not getting any younger. We almost lost Liam, and you nearly lost this. Would you trade it for that stupid puzzle box?
Liam's scarf. Miri, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I worried you all. It's just... I'll let it go.
We love you, Mom. We're your family. Go home. I know it probably seems like I'm being harsh, but Mum's been at this more times than I can count. She promises to give up on it, but then she catches some whiff of a lead about that damn box and she's off like a race squaw.
At least she's alright.
This time, death was the only thing that stopped my grandfather from chasing after that stupid trinket. I don't want it to be the same for her. You can only keep rolling the dice in this life for so long.
Do you really think she'll give it up this time?
I hope so. Probably not. But I've weighed her down with enough guilt to hold her for a little while at least. Either way, sorry for dragging you into my family drama.
Should we make sure your mother returns home safely?
Are you kidding? If I don't get you out of here, she'll make you meet the entire extended family. Davin's watch is just down the road. She can make her way home from there. Thank you for putting up with all this. I'll make it up to you.
Absolutely. You get a neatly pressed envelope. Contains a couple treasure maps that Mary thought you might enjoy hunting for. Oh boy.
Something you need to discuss?
Okay. Can I talk to her, Mom? It said I could talk to both of them.
Mother Morrowind has her eye on you.
Oh.
Well, this little misadventure wasn't a total wash. I did finally get to meet you. Don't be a stranger now. I'll expect Miri to bring you by for tea and biscuits. Her father has a sauce for the best squib jelly in Mournhold.
I mean, I'll take tea and biscuits any day. Okay.
Problem, Sarah?
Alright. I love when she says that. Alright, now let's see. Okay, yay! My rapport has gone up with her a little. Yay! Okay. Now, let's see. Do you need any equipment updates from what I have? No? No? Nope. Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna probably go grind out some more daily quests with the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild with the companions and try to get their rapport up more so I can do the final chapters of their quests. I'm so excited to do those. Particularly, I really want to go finish Bastions because we were kind of left in the middle of a story. So yeah, so thank you for tuning in, and this was so much fun. And yeah, Tuesday nights are family streams on this channel, on Twitch and on YouTube. It's Kennedy Clan Family Gaming, and it's lots of fun, and we're all nuts and crazy. We're like the big family that Miri's mom is talking about, and that Miri's talking about, which is why I kind of giggle when she talks about the big family. We love it. And thank you for tuning in just now with me, or watching on replay. I think I may get on and do quests every so often, just by myself for fun. So if you'd be interested in more things like that, please comment and let us know. Okay, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for tuning in.